To wait for people to join now. Hello, Drops. How are you? Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Fuck about getting the live chat back now. It's giving me a headache, that is. Can you see me now? Oh, Christ. I will do you up for a late night chat later? Dropped. Hello, Rich. Hello, Metallic. Yeah, I've just had to do a new one. Did it just come back for you, or did you have to join another one? Because I've just done a new chat. I don't know if you could stay where you were and still get to see that, or if you had to join a new one. All right, yeah. I had to join a new one. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Bill said never was up for me. Drop said fuck it, we'll do it live. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, God. Drop said charging his headphones already. Right, we're back. We're back. Just us now. Just us. Don't forget to like the stream now. Now there's at least 10 of you on. Get liking. Jeff Lewis said, what's your opinion on the jelly deal controversy? I don't know. What are they doing with jelly deals that's controversial? Sticking them up each other's anuses or something? Now that would be controversial. What is the controversy? Hello, mother, by the way. What's the controversy? That's a bit weird when you go from 9% to 4.5%. It's suddenly like drinking fucking nothing. Abby Sheck. It's so many guns, I know. So many guns. World Order said hello. Paolo, hello, how are you? Don't forget to like the stream. That's sooner that than eating them. You'd rather stick up your ass than eating, would you? Me and you had jelly deals, didn't we? Is that where you had them? J-Mac said, it's gone. He deleted it. I was going to read that out. Jeff said they're critically endangered, but for some reason people keep eating them. Even though they're disgusting. Do you know what, Jeff? That is such a great fucking sentence. That's true. I didn't know they were endangered. That is pretty fucked up then. If people are still eating them even though they're disgusting, which they are, they taste like fucking shit. They don't taste like shit, but they're horrible. I've had them. They're horrible. But people still insist on eating. Now, I like cockles and all that kind of stuff. I like them. Jelly Deals are actually disgusting though. Yeah, you're right. It's fucked up. It is fucked up. The doctor said, jelly deal, blood pudding, spotted dick. What the hell are you doing over there? Well, we're very odd. We're very odd, mate. We're a very old country. A very old country. We got bored. We got bored when we started calling our stuff and weird names and doing very weird stuff. Jeff said, blood pudding is way better than it sounds. It is, isn't it? Yeah. Abhishek said, sir, are you into hunting? Yes. J-Mac said, yes, brother, you're a cool guy. Thank you. Thank you. I am a bit cool now that I've got my fan on me. Bold Order said, how are you? I'm all right, mate. I'm all right. Suppose I'd got an emulator on Amazon. It came today, and it's going straight back. Wouldn't recognise the AS card. That's a shame. What's the biggest game you've hunted? Rabbits. Rabbit. Hello, Charles C. Rich. Glad you like the guns, mate. Don't forget to like the stream, everyone. There is 36 people watching and only 3 likes. Get liking. 6 said, hi, mate. I love swords, not guns so much. Can you show me a cool sword? Yeah, I can. I can, Sick. I'll show you a cool sword. I fucking made it as well. Bojo has hunted a Ned, and I now own the Ned Hunter. I own the Ned Hunter, so I have a gun that may have hunted a human, but I didn't do it. There you go. I made this sword, by the way. Made the scabbard. Yeah, I own a gun that potentially hunted humans. I own a gun that hunted the most dangerous game. Yes. I own a gun that yeah, I do. I own a gun that hunted the most dangerous game. The fucking non-educated delinquent dangerous game as well. The most feral kind of dangerous game. More dangerous than the average dangerous game. El Jefe, how you doing? Don't forget to like the stream, everyone. The UK government hates ninjas. The UK people quite like them. What time is it there? 11 o'clock. Abhishek. Carl, how you doing, mate? You right, Carl? First, I want to commission a two-handed weed slicer, elven inspired. You do it, Persia. Just mention it to me, and I'm up for it one day. Do you know what I mean? Metallic said, "Do you have a pistol, a shotgun, and a machine gun?" Yes. Oh God. I've never been described as like a ninja, but Charles said, "Where am I talking to from?" I am from Southern England. It's 30 people watching. Get liking, everyone. Yeah, I made that sword. You see that sword up there? I made that one as well. Penny said, "My king, why is there an empty slot? Because I just got the sword down. Just got the sword down to show people." Stunning fruit. Get drinking. Carl, we've got a new drinking game. Everyone says, "Are those guns real? Or are those weapons real?" Have a drink. She's dead, bro. Six said, "I'm from Croatia. We have a lot of history from the Roman Empire and Osman Turks. You would love it." I bet I would. Beer at 11? Yeah, well, I shall probably be drinking till at least 5 o'clock in the morning. Publicly. And then I'll probably drink about 9 o'clock in the morning, depending on how much I've got. Can I use a sword? Stunning fruit. Go onto my channel and look up bottle cutting, and you'll see videos of me making that sword and using it to cut things with. First, subscribe to Mike's DIY instructions on how to make your own. Yes. So yeah, if you subscribe to me, you'll see me using these. You'll see me using them. Penny said, "We do love a bit of history." Dracula, yes. Nigel, how you doing? You alright? Yeah, Carl, what you up to tonight, mate? Ben said, "I have the Theobin gas ram. It was my dad's." Yeah, I've read that, mate. Yes, lovely. Sounds lovely, mate. Sounds lovely. Water bottles, yes. Abhishek. The type said, "Now, when you subscribe, don't forget to click the notification button." Exactly. Return, Mike, are you planning to make a scabbard for the Rondel dagger? I will do eventually, I reckon, Rich. The problem is I'm so behind on stuff. Yes, I reckon I will, though. That'd be quite nice. I've still got quite a few things that I need to show properly. I've not even done a video on that. I'll show it eventually. Yeah. Do you know what? I'll probably do something similar to that with, but like the, Todd Cutler one, you can't see it, where it's like a tube of leather, essentially. It's been, folded round and sent back. Abhishek said, "Would love it if the British left some guns for us in India." Oh, God, did we take them all? I feel for you, mate. I feel for you. Yeah, but you lot are good at making your own guns. You don't make your own guns, don't you? Six said, "Are you a collector or do you sell guns?" I am a collector, but I make knives and stuff like that as well. Callum said, "Are you ex-force?" No, never been in the army. Never done anything like that. Pete said, "Only need 1 or 2 bits of leather for the Rondel dagger." Well, you could probably do one. What I'd do, Peach, I would wet form it, round it, and then have it like a tube of leather, essentially, with a bit at the back. You know what I mean? As I say, similar to this, but it wouldn't be flat. It would be more square or round. Abby checks of gun laws. Our gun laws are shit. Yours just as bad, are you? Christian United said, I'm struggling to get the end tip of my knife to stay sharp. Why is that, Christian? Do you use it a lot? Luke, this is definitely not a background filter. No, look. Definitely not. Hello, Luke, by the way. David said, I wish shipping from the UK wasn't so expensive. I know, it's a nightmare, David, isn't it? How you doing, David? So it said, didn't know in England you can have that amount of weapons. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. I wish it said, temper it with variable method, maybe. Chris did a fair bit. I don't know. I suppose it depends what you have to drink. As someone said, are those guns real? Luke. Oh, those guns real. They are stuff that doesn't need a license. So airsoft, air guns, deactivated, stuff like that. Callum said, take it, these files are decommissioned. Oh, those guns real. Hang on, I need to do a double drink. Carl said, got in the van about 10, no fire pit, wind and rain, but still happy as a pig and shit. Nice one, Carl. Luke, no, because that'd be illegal. And I could get a lot of years in prison doing something stupid like that. No, and you'd be stupid to do it. Penny, I don't know if there's a thing for giveaway, is there? I can't remember. Is there a thing for the giveaway? David said, do you hunt? You know what? I've only ever been fishing once, but I do occasionally do a little bit of hunting. Don't forget to like the stream, everyone. There's 48 people watching. Abhishek said, Mr. Collector, will you really drink whenever someone says that? Yes, but not if it's the same person. But yes, I will. Every time someone says, "Are those guns real?" we'll show that. You don't have to drink as well, whether you're drinking water or beer. The fact that Peter's on it tonight, he has a spanner made of fire. Do you know why that is? It's because he had to listen to those utter twats at the fucking gym today. So he's on it, and I don't fucking blame you, Pete. Sick? What's fake? What is fake? What is fake? Oh no, what is fake? Video the partner. David Burke said, have you ever had to scare a bad guy with those? I know, the only guns I've ever scared people with are these ones. That's the only guns I've ever scared people with. But no, I haven't, David, no. God said, trust us, Abhishek. We don't have to force it. Plenty of people are going to ask. Yeah, no, you don't. You don't have to force it. It will happen. It happens so much. That's why I wrote that. And I'm still going to say, look, that's backwards. I wrote that freehand, and then when I looked in the mirror, I was well surprised at my fucking skill. David said, I hear eel is popular in the UK because the polluted river's so bad that they are the only thing left living. Maybe. Eel's horrible, though. It's a very horrible thing. Yes. Lucas said, you sound like you're from the UK. What country do you live in? Where you can have the outlays? Yeah, I am from the UK. Hello, Giga. You alright? What's up? I'm alright, how are you? Abhishek said, you've drunk so many weapons. You're drunk with so many weapons which you can clearly use. Loads of booze, plenty of snacks. Exactly, Carl. Exactly, mate. Exactly. Do you want to come on for a video chat later, Carl, when I do like a private one, if you're still up? I imagine you probably will be. If you're up for a late night one, send me an email and I'll invite you in later like I did last time if you want. Jason's back. David said, what's your favourite drinking snack? I don't really have one, to be honest, because it puts me off my booze. I just like to pound it down until I can't see anymore. I don't recommend drinking like that. That's not a good way to be, but, you know. Hello, Fabian. He Mosa Armas. I think that says he's got loads of guns. I wish I put that. I'm gonna one of these nights. I'm gonna sit with the black wig on the whole night, and we won't tell anyone that's not really how I look. Peach, my favourite drinking snack is more drink. Exactly, Peach. Peach knows. Peach knows. Peach knows. Fabian said, "Saludos desta España." Oh, I'll butcher all that bullshit. Caveman said, "How can I make my ninja sword legal? Either make the tip not a tanto, or make it shorter than 24 inches. Or whatever it is. I may be wrong about that. But just change the tip from not being a tanto. Carl said, beer nuts. Metallic said, or put Clarissa's head in the frame, then you talk out of sight." Okay, yes. Yes. Oh, I wouldn't worry about the Forbiddens tonight, my queen. It's fucking drunk night, and there's a lot of weirdos. They're not weirdos, but Toast, how you doing? And hi, WC. Happy being born day sometime back ago. Thank you. Oh yeah, being born day, yes. And higher to your she missus. She missus is dangerous. No, I think Toast was saying happy birthday to me recently. Because it was the channel's 17th birthday recently, and it was my birthday a little bit before that, wasn't it? That's a shame we don't have the clip. No, I think he was saying happy birthday to me. Yeah, happy being born day some time back ago, yes. David Brewer said, damn, food... It depends. Not tonight. I wouldn't bother tonight. I wouldn't worry about it tonight. It can do. So I said, yes, WC has been. Thank you, mate. I appreciate that. I do appreciate it. This is my birthday shirt. It's not my birthday today, but it has been recently. It's also been the channel's birthday recently. Cheers. Don't forget to like the stream. If you would like to wish me happy birthday, like the stream. That's all I need. And then donate a load of money to coffee. Someone said, can you kill my brother? No, I can't. No, I can't. Paige, I think you deleted the wrong one there. No, maybe not. We don't really talk about politics or religion, and I'd say that is probably politics type stuff. Abhishek. Tactario, have I got a black star? No. I've only ever looked at that in a mirror, and it was sort of pinky brown colour. I think a bit hairy. I think that was very funny. Guy said, can you say George? Hello, George. Jasmine said, can I see some gun? Yeah, here you go. You want some gun? There's some gun. There's some guns there, Jasmine. I hope that satisfied you. I like funny. Mum said, no politics with no one compared to the king. Exactly. Thank you, Jasmine. I can't hold any guns on live streams. I shut them down. But please don't forget to like the stream. Oh, Cold Steel's on. Said, do you want a Cold Steel drop for survivors? Yes, please. I don't believe you're really Cold Steel there. Tacterio said, am I seeing a katana blade in the back? Yes. There you go. Josh Baggett, how you doing, Josh? You right, mate? He said, nice shirt and happy 17th birthday, 17 years on YouTube. Thank you, mate. I appreciate that. Pete said, I'm sure it's real Cold Steel. It looks like the right logo and everything, doesn't it? Got any bows? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Cold Steel. Okay, well, I did offer. Fine. Cold Steel. Who are you? Who are you? Tell me which person in Cold Steel you are, and I will know who you are. If you really are from Cold Steel, I'll know who you are. Right? Tell me, man. Come on, tell me. Don't. I actually do an impression of your original CEO. I'm doing one right now. Guy said, say Guy. Caveman said, How come shurikens are banned yet circular swords are legal? I don't know. It's demented. I say I don't work for Cold Steel. I'm not Lynn. Look, Cold Steel, if you would like to send me something, I'd appreciate that. You would have to email me at... Put in the word exclamation mark email and my email will pop up. Guy said, say Big Papa. Done. What are you trying to make me say? You're trying to make these into something. Jasmine said, do you do hunting or something like that? I do a little bit of hunting occasionally, but not really. I'm not a massive hunter. I can't say I'm not Stickman. Fair enough. You've mentioned Stickman and Lynn Thompson. Don't tell him, who's the big bloke who's got the damaged eye? What's his name? If you can name him, I will say that you are a proper, bona fide Cold Steel fan and connoisseur like I am. If you can name the big bloke who used to do the tests, who's got damaged eye. What's his name? Toasted, I did some remote viewing. It was from a hut in the middle of nowhere. Nice. And Toasted, I told you, Guy, if you're going to spam the chat with nonsense, you have to pay for that, motherfucker. Now you're on the naughty step. Toasted, I can't even remember his name. So, the only reason I remember his name, Persia, I was saying this to Peach recently, the only reason I remember that bloke's name is because it's the exact same name as an actual very famous movie actor. Yeah. And that's the only reason I remember it. Yeah, the big bloke who used to do the tests where, you know, Lynn could do some great tests himself, but when it came to like the shit that no one could do, this bloke would do it. And he was massive. He was a big old fucking big bloke, and he would do shit that pretty much no one else could do. And his name happened to be, I don't think Cold Steel's going to write it or not. Hang on, I'll come back to that. David said, are Bowies legal in you? Yeah, definitely. Bowie knives are 100% legal. Yeah, definitely. You can even have a D-guard on them. I have an old one with a handle I'd send just to repair. Yeah, they're definitely legal, mate. They're definitely legal. The doctor, damn, the Bucky is hitting hard tonight. The doctor, it's because people are asking if the guns are real dropped. They are the ones that did it. Oh, you actually drinking every time they say it. Not Rob's. Well, no. I know, yeah. No, you're not far off. Preach, yeah. So, yeah, the man with no name. No, the big bloke in Cold Steel who used to do like the really like great tests that no one else could do was called Robert Vaughn. Robert Vaughn is a very famous Hollywood actor from like the 60s and 70s. Yeah. And that's why I remember it. In fact, of course I am, Mike. I know how to commit. Hello, Eric Everest. How you doing? Don't forget to like the stream, everyone. Bill said, your mother, how is the string on your supersonic holding it? Props, the guns are props. Andrew Demko also bigger. Well, yeah, I don't know. I can't remember overseeing Andrew Demko properly, but I know that Robert Vaughn, like compared to everyone else, he was very big. And when you had to do a test that, you know, involved something like proper hefty, he was the one who always did it because he was just twice the size of everyone. It's hail to the Queen. I'd say fuck the king, but that ain't gonna happen. Carl said, I'm doing a remote viewing watching you nutters. There's the triad lock system. Mother said, hey Cobra, my supersonic is on the wall. Just don't use it much. It's good to be back. Carl says, sorry I was away from keyboard. Yes, Rob, fuck off. Yeah, you dickhead. You think I'd fall for that shit? No way. I'm not falling for that. Matat said, put your king hat on. I will do, because otherwise people won't know why I'm being called a king. Jack Flynn said, I feel like I just walked into a guy's house in the 80s movie that gets me geared up for a final boss. Definitely, mate, definitely. What do you need? What do you want? What do you need? It's all there for you, mate. It's all there. That's just the stuff that you can see. Shit. That's just the stuff that you can see. Fucking Right, am I back? Sorry, I dropped my phone on the floor. Can you hear me now? Samwise Ganji's on. He said, "Why did you start a YouTube channel?" I don't know. Lots of reasons. Hang on. What do you think we'll ban next? I don't know. Why did I start a YouTube channel? To show off. I honestly only made a YouTube channel because you had to have a YouTube. You had to be signed in to watch certain videos years ago, and then I just started showing some of my collection. That's straight on. That's driving me mental. There you go. Done. There you go. You're now watching the King of the Knuckle Dusters get drunk. Rubber band guns. Yes. You are Fritz. You're not coming on later then. Pete said, "Hear me now." Yes. Toe said, "Yeah, fine on sound and vision. All good on the sense of humour." Us. Thank you. 55 people watching. 15 likes. Get liking. Get liking. Your life and everything will feel better if you like this live stream, right? So if you're watching this and you're not sure where you are in life, how you feel, are you happy, are you sad, are you not sure? Anything. If you're not sure about life, like this live stream and it will make you feel better. I promise you. Which what it's about. Carl Steele said, "You promised." What did I promise? What did I promise? I do have some more of those Aditya. Sorry if I butchered your name. So I won. Where's my spanner? That was never said. That was never a thing. I never said I'd make you a moderator if you faked getting fucking Robert Vaughan's name right. Okay. Tell me what he looks like. Tell me what Robert Vaughn looks like. I never did. Do you know what I have, Aidan? I don't have an AK-47, but I have a bullpup AK right there. William, yes, that's a bullpup AK in the back. It is, mate. It is. Fucking is. Nice spot. The drop said, "Watching makes you feel better as long as you're not modding." Yeah, you know, you can be a mod, but you don't have to mod. Just go with the flow, mate. Thank you, William. So I said, "Everything is measured, so give back. What one receives in good measure." Exactly, mate. Exactly. I don't think so, Card Steel. I don't think so. That has just proved to me that you're bullshitting. William said, "Ever got a trench knife?" I did. In fact, I made a few. I actually had, when they were still legal, I had about 4 or 5, maybe 6 trench knives. I had a I had a trench machete, which was a machete with a great big knuckle duster handle on it, and I had a trench short sword, which was a knuckle duster with a short sword on it. Oh, lovely. Then I made those, and then I had a few other trench knives, but I had to get rid of them. I had to get rid of them because they were illegal. William said, "What's the katana handle there?" That is I think it's a winter katana. I think it's called a winter katana from Blades UK. Richard said, "Don't forget to like at screen is back to front. Need to do the image." I do, thank you, Richard. Yeah, I've had to write this backwards to make this one actually work, right? Number 14 said, "Just saying hello from the States while working on reloading my own 300 BLK subs." Nice one. Nice to find the channel. How you all doing and what you got on the wall? Well, I'm into my weapons, as you can tell. There's loads of stuff on there. Most of it's DX though, because being in the UK, anything that's on like the board has to be, like firearms have to be in safes and stuff like that. GTA clips, do the rifles work? That's essentially that. Arnold's done for him. William said, very nice Spars 12. You have a premium fucking collection. Yeah, the Spars 12 is one of my favourites. Piece of cold steel, more like cold aluminium. I know. Not good. It's not good enough, is it, Pete? It's not good enough. We talked about the stainless. 511 is much better. Hang on. I have broken a couple of cardboards. Oh, the Moras, you mean? Drink, not gulp. I'm fucking struggling here, Fanny. I'm from paralytic. That's it, Cole. You're right. Robert Vaughan was in the original Magnificent Seven. He was, yeah. So what it is, Carl, one of the blokes who does the tests for the original Cold Steel stuff, his name was Robert Vaughan as well. So, yeah, more gulps. No, it's got to be gulps. Lego Kid said, oh, this country of Lego Kids, shut it. That's it. If you're drinking, Lego Kid, if you're drinking some, what do you call it? Juice, have a drink. Gulp. Gulp. I am tempted to actually ban the words, oh, those guns real. I'm sure it's trolls, but I don't think it is. I genuinely think it's not. I am drinking beer. Budweiser. C. Norman said, oh, do you know what, C. Norman? That is a great question. I'm going to have to take my king hat off for that one. You probably asked the best question of the evening. I would like everyone's opinion on this. Sylvester Stallone or Arnold Schwarzenegger in their prime? 100% Arnold Schwarzenegger. Arnold Schwarzenegger is partly responsible for this. Arnold Schwarzenegger, 100%. The doctor said, I think I should watch this stream while laying on the floor. Lego Kids, are they airsoft? That's an airsoft, that one there. No, that one there is. 100% Arnold Schwarzenegger. 100%. Yeah, I was never into Sylvester Stallone as a kid. Didn't really do much for me. I'd seen Rambo and I'd seen Cobra, but that was about it. And as a kid, Rambo didn't get me as much. I love Rambo now. I love Rambo now. As watching Rambo as an adult, fucking amazing film. As a kid, I didn't quite get it as much. Now, my twin brother did. Rambo partly made... My twin brother's YouTube name was John J. Rambo for a while. And it was Rambo that partly inspired him to get into traps, which he does trapping. But he would probably say Arnie as well, partly, but yeah. Yeah. Arnold Schwarzenegger is definitely partly responsible for me liking guns and weapons. There's a Rocky all day. There's a reason he has a statue of him and all his boxing fame here. And he goes, well, yeah, exactly. Then he said, oh, you was it. So I said, just don't turn it off. That's going over my head now. I don't know what you're on about. Carl said, I'm on the vodka and cider. Fuck it. Oh, I would have got some vodka tonight, Carl, but I had a load of beers left over, so I thought, fuck it, I'll just drink the beers. Hello, Mohammed. Don't forget to like the stream, everyone. There's 36 people watching. But, David wasn't sure if you didn't wrap the knuckles if it was legal for spiked guard. Not sure, mate. I've said, Mike, thank you for the good mix of knives and gun porn. Love you, mother. Thank you for sponsoring all the crossbows. Well, not all of them, but... Sorry, I farted then. I let that one rip. I forgot where I was for a second then. I thought I was around Metallic's house. What was I saying? Thank you for the sponsored crossbows. You little ripper. Fuck's sake. Now, how much I fell in love with the weapon behind you. Thank you, so have I. So have I, couldn't they? In fact, I'm going to put this... Benny, are you calling me John Belushi? I'll take that as a compliment. Make sure that's up properly before I sit down. You are. Alright, I'll take that as a compliment. Carl said best My best film ever on VHS, Terminator. Okay, here's a question for you. What film's better? The Terminator, or if you're wrong, Terminator 2? Let's do a poll. Fuck it, let's do a poll. Poll. Hello, Cole Still. Yeah, test. Sorry, it's hard work. This is about the type. Hang on. Please work. I tried to do this yesterday and it didn't work. Oh, I can't do it again. No, I can't do it. The reason it won't work is I can't scroll down to do the, like, accept it bit. Ah, such a shame. Anyway, I'll just ask the question. What's better? Oh, come on. Go down. Nah, can't do it. Bastard. Who knows how to scroll to the bottom of... Is there a button you can press to scroll to the bottom of the page? And don't say, like, Control fucking F2 or something. Make me turn my computer off. Nah, I'm just not going to bother. Fuck it. Alright, which one's better anyway? Terminator 1 or Terminator 2? Let's play the 5-minute game. I don't know what that is. But Carl was right. Terminator. Terminator 2 was the best because the liquid Terminator did. Yeah, well, you know. Oh, God. Thank you, Penny. Do you know what, Penny? You're right. You are right. Anyone who says anything else doesn't know fucking shit. Don't. I'm sorry. If you think Terminator 2 is better than Terminator 1, you need to sort your fucking shit out. Honestly. There's nothing. No way. Like, I'm quite a sort of, if you can convince me that Terminator 2 is better than Terminator 1, I will accept that, right? 100% I would accept it. There's no way ever you could ever tell me Terminator 2 is better than Terminator 1. Please try to. Please try to. But I just don't think it's possible. I don't think it's possible. And if you can, I will accept it. But there's no way you can. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that Terminator 2 is shit. Terminator 2 is a fucking excellent film. Excellent film. But the Terminator is better. The Terminator or Terminator is better. It is better. Thank you, Cowboy Bub. Thank you. Glad you like it, mate. Anyone who's just come on, hope you're liking the stream. Bo said, better movie in terms of CGI, but Terminator 1's a better story, it's better made. That's what I mean, Persia. That's what I mean. Don't get me wrong. The fucking effects in Terminator 2 are great, but there's just something that... Mother must have wrote something that triggered the thing. He knows what he's doing. He knows... He knows... If Mother knows exactly what he's doing, and he did it. Did it actually block him, though? I'm going to have to check now, see whether he's blocked or not. No, he's all right. He's just been timed out for quite a long time. It's because he wrote one of the words that you shouldn't write. Mother said Mike's loves money, John. Yes. Bout Better said the crashes in Terminator 2 were also good. I just think, for me, the Terminator 1 story is better. It's scarier. It's more emotional. The first Terminator film is actually fucking horrible. It's a horror film. It's fucking... Whereas, for me, as soon as they knocked Terminator 2 down to like a 15 or a 12, it lost all of its... What makes it... It's not scary. I don't think for a single second Terminator 2 is scary. Whereas the Terminator, or Terminator... What is it called? The Terminator? Terminator. Actually, gives me nightmares. Drops it. Anyone taking bets on when they remake The Fifth Element? Never. Bout Better said, first is better, no doubt. You are correct, mate. You are correct. Now I'm actually on the true Budweisers. But they never do. Carlson, I watched it 3 times in a row. VHS was nice. Yeah, I love the Terminator. Bout Better said the only sequel that was better than the original is Empire Strikes Back. You'll be surprised, like... Okay. That's bud heavy. It is. So, as I say, don't get me wrong. I know I take the piss and say you're wrong if you say Terminator 2 is better. That's up to you. But I just think you're looking at it in the wrong context. If you just need to appreciate the differences, because they're very different films. In fact, Terminator 2 has comedy in it, which again takes me out of it. I get it. It's a good film. Very, very good film. But it's so different to the original one. Put it this way, right? I have very, very few memories of Terminator 2. I still, to this day, sometimes have nightmares heavily inspired by the Terminator, the first film. So that's how much that's affected me. Toast said, I bent down enough, maybe. The doctor said, American beer is like having sex in a canoe. It's fucking close to water, yes. Trice. I'm going to call you Trice because I kept saying Trice to my mum earlier. T. Rice. The Terminator 1 is a better hunting killer robot movie. Terminator 2 is an adventure movie with robot people. Do you know what, T. Rice? You are right there. What a great description. That is actually right. Because they are 2 very different films, aren't they? Yeah. The second one is an adventure movie with a robot, and it's a bit, there's fun bits in Terminator 2, funny bits, and yeah, it's funny. Whereas the Terminator, there's no funny bits in that. It's fucking harrowing, and it's nightmare fodder, and it's relentless, and it will not stop until you are dead. In fact, gonna spam the chat with this until I get the answer. More important, when is 28 years later due up? Someone answer our queen about when 28 years later is up. The doc said that's what Arnie was good for. The one-liners before killing. Yes, exactly. Yes. Fuck me, that was a surprise. Sorry. I have just been drinking. I have just been drinking flat beer that's been in a bottle for 4 weeks, and I just drank that, which was a fresh can. I genuinely didn't know what was happening for a second then. Oh, David, that's a good question. I love Reservoir Dogs and I love Snatch, actually. I would actually probably say, out of those 2, Reservoir Dogs. Now, if it was Reservoir Dogs and Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels, now that would be a bit closer for me. Carl said, Clint Eastwood, Cowboys, Fistful of $1, a few dollars more, Good Bad Ugly. You know what, Carl? They're my favourite westerns, there. in my favourites. About better, so this Snatch better than Lockstock. I don't think so. I prefer Lockstock personally. I think Lockstock is better than Snatch. Snatch is good though, but I think Lockstock's better than Snatch personally. Yeah. I love Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels. Yeah, no, what's that? Watch it, it's a great fucking film. My mum was I went into the back room earlier. My mum said, "Oh, she said when one of the football hooligan films came out, there was this gangster film about these gangsters from Manchester came out." And she said, "Can you remember what that was called?" I knew what she was on about. It was a documentary by Donald McIntyre called A Very British Gangster by, I can't remember his name now, Dominic something, who changed his name to Latley Footfoy. Look up Latley Footfoy, what that means. It's look after those who look after you, fuck off those who fuck off you. He actually changed his name to Latley Footfoy, this gangster bloke. They got him in the end. They couldn't really pin any crimes on him, so they got him for tax in the end. And he's in there for like 15 years now. Yeah, she fancied watching that. What's my favourite gun movie? Commando. Okay. No, there's a couple. So my favourite gun movie would probably be Commando, The Terminator, or Raw Deal. Raw Deal, if you've never seen Raw Deal, which is an Arnold Schwarzenegger film, I'm going to have to fart by the way. Raw Deal has one of the greatest gun porn scenes you've ever seen. If you've never seen Raw Deal, watch it just for this one scene, right? There's a scene where Arnold Schwarzenegger is a undercover policeman and undercover detective, and he's basically got to the stage where he's just going to shoot them all, right? He's found out who shot his best mate and all that, you know, is fucking, yeah, and he's just going to go down there as a gangster and shoot them all, basically, and goes into this quarry. But before he goes into the quarry, he's packing all these guns and loading them up into a yeah, you're right, Fanny. Packing all these guns and that into big bags, and it's got the Rolling Stones music playing in the background, and it is the whole scene is fucking great. Yeah. Imagine Arnold Schwarzenegger packing loads of sexy guns into a black bag while I Can't Get No Satisfaction plays, and then drives along in a car, fucking in one hand on the wheel, another hand with a fucking little fucking submachine gun shooting shit out of gangsters. Great. I don't know a lot of people who have seen Raw Deal. Unless you're a short-ass two-toast, you might need a stall for that work. What are you saying? Heat is good, better. Heat is amazing film, yes. Doc said, you ever laid on your back while shooting a gun screaming, ah? I don't think I have. But I might do that. Just so I can say I have. Mother said, a friend is an enemy. That didn't attack back, yes. I'm going to have a piss in a minute, so you're not going to have to entertain yourselves for a second. I am one of the quickest pissers you will ever know, though. But I'm not going to do it. Because I sometimes piss so quick that I hurt my own bollocks. Right? Oh shit, what was that? Right, enjoy the view for a little bit. I'll be back in a minute. Did you hear me farting? I know most of you have a little fetish for that. You deny it, They deny it, but I know they do, really. Toast said, you're also the coolest dude that can have a laugh. Thank you, Toast. I hope you're talking to me anyway. Right. Hamed. Oh, shit. No, hang on, don't go nowhere. Hamed, I'll show you where I work for. I do work for an organisation. You're going to have to get a mirror to be able to read this shit, though. But, that's where I work. SHIT. Spyro Hunt in an intel team. Shit. I am part of shit. Who's got a urethra like a hallway. You know those jet washers? Bit like that. It's a bit like that. It doesn't open wide. It's just, you know, a jet. I could fucking piss paint off, mate. Rust off. You want one of those fucking jet water cutters? Just hold it next to my. I've nearly said a word that would get me in trouble. The eye of the nozzle. They said, don't worry, Mike, I already clipped the fast. You take them and do whatever you like with them, Peach. A jet with a spray nozzle, yes. Oh, God. Penny said, no, you have a bird's dog, for God's sake. Oh, fucking beer's horrible. I forgot to pour it in the bottle and make it flat. Doc said, you're saying it's not the width, it's the pressure. Yes. Yeah. You know, the width is quite big, but, you know. Like the stream, I'll get punished. I'd rather have some donations, that'd help. Help me go camping soon. Put some donations in. The link is in. You can do super chats, or you can do coffee, which is in the description. I managed to pour my pint into that bottle and spill very, very, very little. One drop, I think. 1,000 PSI. 100% drop. Pete's 100%. That's better. That's better. That's how you drink a beer. Mother said, buy your king a Spaz 12 and a cold steel Mama Jammer. What's a cold steel Mama Jammer? Fucking hell. Sounds good, though. Oh, fucking hell. I could have done that fucking thing. I could have done a poll. You bastards. Why did I not see that? Hang on, I'm just doing a poll here. What's happening? Is that not working? I should be able to do a poll, still can't do it. What's going on? I'll give up. Oh no, I fucked up. I fucked up royally. What a bastard. This is going to be a right cunt now. I've got to read the comments. Small writing. Fuck. It looks like a piss bottle, it does. Fuck it. Fucking bastard. There's too much shit to do. I can't be handling this crap. Right, I'll be back in a minute. I can't be dealing with that shit. Right. The drop said, when the king fucks up, it's always royal. It is. Yeah, I made the mistake of zooming in all of the YouTube shit I had on, and now it's too small and I can't read it. I'll be back in a minute. Give me a second. I'm still here. Mum said, Mike, I'll buy you a grenade launcher. There are no Smash 12s left. You put the donations in, Mother. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to find one. You know what I mean? You just put the donations in. That's all I need. Metallic said, laughing my ass off. Vanity will be his downfall. What did I say and do? I am the greatest, you know. No vanity here. I know exactly what I am. Back. Metallic said my targets just fell off the wall. No, that's because you insulted the king. That's what that was. That's karma. That's karma, that is. Yeah. That's what happens. So anyway, what was we talking about? Mother said, can't say I like GSM Cold Steel, but I'm interested in the COVID. You know where it don't bother me? Jojo said, are those guns real? I can drink it now. Some random guy said I wasn't expecting so many firearms in the UK. So did some random guy. There isn't an English or British, for that matter, constitution. Sort of. If you can name this knife, I'll give you nothing. You lose. Good day, sir. Name that gun, even if you know what it is. Go on, name that gun. Hello, random guy. The knives. Yes, I collect knives. Cold Steel Code 4, no. Wrong. Cold Steel XYZ, no, wrong. I'm not playing your guessing games. By the way, my queen, how are you? You know, we have been having a chat since I've been home, but we ain't had a night watching anything, have we, since I've been back? But then we've both been busy, haven't we? Do you want to watch something with me Sunday night? If you're free. He said Murphy. Some random guy said Cold Steel Granny Knickers. Yes, that is right. Don't forget to like the stream, by the way. Put a donation in. Mum said, nice piss. That maybe, not sure how long I'll have company for. Oh, what? You got a visitor coming around Sunday, have you? No, fair enough then, that's all right. Carl said, I don't come here. That's Carl wants to get paralytic. Fair enough, my queen, yeah. Or is it not even that? But if it's dagger related... Yeah, fair. No, I ain't got that much beer, to be honest. I don't think I've got enough booze to do that. Hey, Monday afternoon, yeah, maybe, yeah. Pete said I'm not playing because I know. David said, do they sell 40-ounce malt liquor in the UK? I don't know how much 40 ounce is in... We do ours in... centilitres. How much is 40 ounce in centilitres? that's wrong fucking thing. Hang on. If it's about a litre, you can get bottles. You can get litre bottles. You can get 1.25 litre bottles, and you can get 1.5 litre bottles. Yeah, so yeah, you can of actual like vodka, whiskey, and stuff like. Yeah, you can. Yeah. Cooking with Carl. Yeah, millilitres or centilitres, isn't it, Pete? Yeah, but yeah, you do get litres. You can't. Me and Metallic often will buy like a litre of gin or a litre of vodka if we're drinking. Those are damn. We are considered degenerates if we buy 40s here in the States. Well, yeah, pretty much so. Yeah. Toast said the English Constitution has always been in law, yet not recognised. So be those aware when it is them traitors that will be dealt with. Fair enough. Don't forget to like the stream. Random guys aside, I've also messaged you on Instagram. Yeah, no, that Instagram will be fine, mate. Yeah, if you've messaged me on Instagram. It's just sometimes the messages on Instagram go to spam. So I need to check it. Doc said, Colt 45 when you want a lot for nothing. This will fuck you up for cheap. Nice. The best booze I ever bought was going into the like the American Army base and buying booze on there on UK soil and buying it for American prices. And I bought I think it was a 1.75 litre bottle of vodka for 12 fucking quid. That was mental. That's it normally costs you 12 quid for 70 millilitres. And I bought probably double that and more for 12 quid. It was fucking mental. David said, nasty cheap beer in large quantities sold at every corner store. Sounds like more than just an American thing. Mother said, how is your bond, mate? I had the bond out today, I think it was. Today. Yeah, the bond's alright. The bond is okay. Yeah, the bond's going good. Drop said, went to a party once and a dude had a Colt 45 and I said, you drink that shit? He said, nah. I just like the look. Random guy said, what's the strongest beer you've ever had? Well, I was just drinking a beer that was 9%. I think I've had beer that was 12%. But that's it, I think. Yeah. From everyday shops that you can buy regularly, there used to be, what was it called? I don't think Crest was 10%. There was one that was 10%. And then there was, I think Gold Label was potentially 12% or something like that. I may be wrong about that though. The Gold Labels, they used to only sell in small cans, so we didn't used to bother. Yeah, Super Tenants was 9%. That one I just drank down there, Carpacchi, was 9%. So I said the Devil's Brew was 13.5% back in the day. Yeah, exactly. The Drop said, I think they need to change the drink responsibly to good fucking luck. Yes. Yeah, 16%. I think you can get like German beers and that are very strong, can't you? But I used to just get like my beer was always just from the local off licenses, so you wouldn't get anything unusual really. Good night, mother. Take care, mate. Everyone is saying good night, sweet dreams, mother dearest. Heineken and Foster's are drunk over here, yeah. Foster's is something like 3.5% now, though, or 3.2% or something stupid. It's very weak now. It's not worth the bother. I bought a 10-pack of Bud round, drunk about 4 of them, and then just said, you lot can have them, so I stole a lot of them. I said, no one else is having them, fuck that. They want them, they can buy their own. Sorry, that sounds demented, but if you know me, you know me. And I have very little money, so if there's free beer going, it's not them people who've got jobs who are having it. And fuck you, you can buy yours. I struggle to afford £5 a week. Anyway. But your rival Nuclear Penguin was a beer that was 40% made by Brewdog. Nice. Well, if you're talking about actually, I've made my own beer, pre-mixed my own beer that would probably be, well, I don't know, strong anyway. And then maybe getting on for 20%. No, I've made my own beer that was 20%, put it that way. No, I did. But I had some, what do they call it? I think Malk was doing some homebrew and he had some hops left over and some of that treacly shit that you put in, I can't remember what it's called now. And I did make some, like, 20% beer out of that. Oh, fuck me. You've just reminded me of a Mandela effect, Pergio. Because I remember as a child, right up until the age of nearly 40, the word nuclear wasn't spelt like that. The word nuclear was spelt like this. And then it suddenly changed one day. It was spelt like that. My whole entire childhood, nuclear was spelt how I've just written. And then they changed it to nuclear. It wasn't. It was nuclear. It was actually spelt. That's a Mandela effect. And then I looked up one day. I was like, "What?" I was playing Metal Gear Solid 5, and it said you could develop a nuclear bomb, and I was like, "What? It's not fucking spelt like that." I've never ever seen nuclear spelt nuclear ever in my entire life, up until that point, up until the age of like 40. Yes. Don't you laugh at me, Cookie. There's a Mandela effect. They changed it. Nuclear. Do you agree with me there, Pergio? Carl said, loving the van, but still got to go out for a piss. But it's better than being in the tent 100%. Cookie, oh, yeah, you agreeing with me? Yeah, nuclear. It's not nuclear. It's nuclear. When life gives you melons, you have to say. It's a Mandela effect. It's a Mandela effect. AA said, are you high? No, I am high on life. No, I'm drunk. That's what I am. Nuclear. I'm high on like. Exactly. I'm high on like. No, Pete, take it back. I'm high on like. The more you like the stream, the higher I am. Those that they need to leave the Hadron Collider alone. Exactly. Corey said, are those real pupils? Or in other words, he said that. Cheers. They're not a fucking hologram, I'll tell you that. Hello, Corey, by the way, how are you? Time to drink. Who knows what that is? Who knows what it is now? Painted mine. There's a little mini leather buckler. Mate, yeah, that'd be great, wouldn't it, for that? Drop said if they made the collider that circled the globe, we could really fuck shit up. Yeah, we could be taking the Earth as a spaceship. Which it already is, but it doesn't really, we need to control it. Corey said you sound very English to have said equipment. Yeah, I am. I am very English. I am about as English as they get, mate. Would you like me to say the words? Imagine this had that natural liquid that you find everywhere. Would you like me to say that? So imagine this thing that contains that stuff that comes out of taps. Would you like me to prove my Englishness by saying that without ever saying the letter T, ever? Okay? Phone me, please. English, yes. Bottle of water. Bottle of water. There's no T in any of that whole entire sentence. Guys, you're fucking never sleeping again now, dropped. Always watching. Bottle of water. Do you know what, Hamed? Tea. No, not tea. Coffee. I don't drink tea. I fucking hate it. Elevated said, any of them guns live? In other words, he said, are those guns real? Fucking hell, mate. What are you doing to us? It was a kind of sap, but I took the ring off it to make it legal. Now it's just a paperweight. It's just a paperweight now, but that's got lead in it. David said UK took over the world for their love of tea. Do you know what? It's not that I don't like tea. Do you know what I don't like? Fucking milk. I don't like milk. And most black tea is quite disgusting, and it doesn't really quench your thirst, and it's a very acquired taste, black tea with no milk, whereas black coffee is more of a normal thing to drink. So it's not that I don't really like tea, it's I don't like milk. Yeah. Corey said, how are in English not to drink tea as you? I know. Toe said, England land, best country when the sun comes out. David said, the Queen just rolled over in her grave here, and you say that? The Queen is actually on the stream right now. Because I'm the King, Metallic's the Queen. She certainly did not roll over in her grave, I'll have you know, David. He lives in all of us, I do. I live in all of us. Hammond said, are you living in us? Yes, I do. I live in all of you. Yes. Metallic said, the Queen will be cremated when she dies. That drops and Metallic is trying to keep the room from spinning. I'm tempted to take some caffeine myself, my Queen, but that'll keep me up all night. And then I'll be trying to find more booze. Mr. Mothman. And he said, hello, Governor. Do you reside in Birmingham? No, I don't. Oh, God. Joe said, oh, grey tea. No one can take without milk. Yes. One you can take without milk. Yes. Penny said, he is why I like Miley Cyrus. Who, me? Miley Cyrus was great, Penny, isn't she? She's fucking great. She's genuinely great. She is. That's me wiping a tear away. I have a fellow supporter. Yeah, it's great. Elevated said, get some marching powder. Too expensive for me, mate. Toasted, I like our grey tea. But that said, thought you were doing a late one. I'm on downing the caffeine, you should. I am doing a late one, but I'm just saying, if I do a proper late, if I start doing caffeine now, I'll be up all night. But we'll be definitely doing a late one. 100%. It's 52 people watching. Don't forget to like the stream, everyone. Apparently said, the greater good. Dylan said, what's the bullpup with the bayonet? That is basically a bullpup AKM, and it's called a Norinco Chinese Type 86S bullpup rifle. By the way, there's 39 people watching. Don't forget to like the stream. Drops in, I fucking hate tea. Here's some hot leaf water. Hang on. It's good for you. So is aerobics. I ain't having a haver. No, dropped, exactly. Hang on. Fart Shrimpson. Oh, that's a great name. Fart Shrimpson. If I could give you some kind of little prize just for that name, I would. Look at all those airsoft guns. Yes. There's one. In fact, you can see 3 airsoft guns. If you can tell me which ones they are, I'll still not give you any prize. Fart Simpson, what a good name. Carl said, when you go to the meet, have a red carpet now. Yes, I hope so, Carl. I hope so. Jane Fonders. Elevator said, have you got the antique revolvers? No, I don't, mate, no. Pete said, can't wait to see how Miley Cyrus sounds when she matures. She already has, mate. She matured ages ago, you little twat. You're a dickhead. Don't start that shit again. Got a fucking tactical pirate accusing me of liking a fucking... She's 32. I never said I fancied her. You know. And even if I did, that doesn't matter. It don't mean you know. Brandy said, suck it, Pete. I like her pipes. Persia's an instant 20-year-old boy. Shut it, Persia. Toast said, bastard and cunt are regulated words in the English language. Tough. Elevator, the real ones you've got are decommissioned, or have you got a license? I don't need a license for anything I've got. Metallic said, my foxes are not for standing on, Carl. That's the Monty's fallow deer. Dot says, she sounds like a concrete mixer. If she ain't mature by now, she's going to sound like a babe. What did you say? Look, Drop, sort your shit out, mate. Listen to one of her... if you want a recommendation of a song that she sings now with her superior voice, I'll fucking recommend one on Discord, but you have to listen to it later. You have to do it. Ask Penny. Penny knows. Corey said, what makes sense? They are reps. Oh, that makes sense. They're reps. Yes, Corey, exactly. Drop says, sure, she sings great. Listen to her talk. He can't help it if she talks like that. I would love mine, so it's great. Fuck you. Fuck you. She can still sing. That is in Harry Potter has changed every expectation of London and its magical kingdom. Dropped, you're just living by memes, mate. And memes can't sustain life. They can't. Memes cannot sustain life. Do not live by memes. She is more than a meme. Fart Shrimpson said, my buddy has a 911. It's a joy to shoot. I bet it is, mate. I bet it is. Toast said, Arthur, fuck's sake. Say hello to all the folk. Dot said, memes are life. Get with the times. No, memes are life, but they can't sustain life. They cannot sustain life. They may be life, but they cannot sustain life. No. They cannot sustain life. You cannot live your life on memes. Yeah, they may be life, but they can't maintain life. Ian Donahue, he said, mate, cheers. Are the guns real? They might be, I don't know. Last time I looked, there was a dream of mine. Oh, fucking hell, that just reminded me, Persia. When I was coming home from Metallics, I saw this great big billboard that said something like, you're dreaming, you need to wake up. And I thought, fuck me, it really is real. It's actually happening now. I'm now seeing billboards with it. And then I kept seeing loads of really weird shit that I kept thinking, no, that's not real. That's not real. And there was a couple of times, honestly, Persia, that I kept looking at signs and I think, that's not even English. Which, yeah, maybe it wasn't. But there was a couple of signs that I kept thinking, no, there's like a glitch now, and they've tried to wake me up, and they've done some fuck up. Chocolate said, is that a gun? Yes, it is. But guns kill people. No, they don't. Guns do not kill people. Hello, chocolate, by the way. What would you like to talk about? You look... it seems like you're having issues right now. I can be your counsellor, if you like. Would you like to tell me all your issues, your worries in life? You know, I can help you out here. Fart Shrimpton says, I'll take a guess now. The M16 is there, so of course the magazine doesn't look real. Correct. 2 more. You got 2 more to go. Drop said, if you ever really question reality, stick your finger in your ass and you'll stop questioning reality and start asking, why the fuck did I do that? Yes. Percy said, you have been in a coma for 6 years. We're trying the new technique. Unsure whether this will appear in your dream. My favourite thing that is, Percy, the thing is, if I am actually in a coma, fuck it, I'll just stay in it, mate. It's alright, I'm quite enjoying this. I'm quite enjoying it. I might come out of it eventually, but you know. I'm going to stay for a bit. Hello, Nick. How you doing, mate? How come you've just turned up then? You just woke up, Nick, or something? Or you've been doing something? It is the Matrix, Carl. It is the Matrix. I will do a chat so we can all. So we can all have a chat. I might not start it till 1 o'clock then, if that's all right. You up for that? About 1ish. I'll turn this off and I'll go in the Wendy house and then I'll invite people on. StreamYard should be okay as long as I don't play any clips. David said, I have British guns in my house. Said no one ever. No, you can have British guns in your house. You can have shotguns. You can have shotguns made in England. You can have... You can actually own a 50 caliber fucking Barrett like 50. I don't know how the fuck you would have an excuse for it, but you can actually buy that in this country. I could show you a magazine with a Barrett Light 50 for sale in the back of it in English pounds. You just need a firearms license. I don't know what the fuck you'd be able to say your reason for that is, but yeah. Nick said, I've been a bit fucked up. I might have an infection again. Bit better now than I was this morning. No, fair enough, Nick. Nick, I'll do a late night live stream in a bit. So if you wanna send me a fucking email and just join in the background, you can. Let me know. Maybe I'll put the link on Discord. Toasted best shotguns I made in England. Exactly, Toasted. Well, I wouldn't really know. Fart Shrimpson said there are some beautiful hunting shotguns made in England. That's it. Exactly, mate. Exactly. Right, so about 1ish, which is in about 45 minutes, we will do I'll turn this off and I'll go and do another one. Dave said, I lied. I like the Bren, but I don't own one. Too hard to find. I had a Bren gun once. I did have a Bren gun once. So, if you do want to join in a late night private chat, as in you will talk to me on camera, you'll need to send me a email. Please send me an email. It makes my life so much easier. It's a fucking nightmare trying to search people's emails while you're drunk. It's hard work. Don't do it to me. Send me the email first. And you're in. There's a wish ammo was cheap and available and I'd buy an SMLE. Just have you got high cholesterol? Because I haven't. Never had high cholesterol, never had high blood pressure, never had any diabetic issues. I guess I've got the fucking body of a king. That's me. No. Never had high cholesterol, ever. Never, ever. High blood pressure, no. David said, don't smoke, it's bad for you. That's true. Smoking killed my dad 100%. 100%. My dad would still be alive now and probably would have lived to about fucking 90, I reckon, or older, if he hadn't smoked. He smoked 60 fucking fags a day. That's a real smoker. That's a real smoker. That also used to cost him nearly 60 quid a day as well. 60 quid a fucking day? He could drive his own business. Greg said, body is a temple. The ruins of the great temple. Exactly, Greg. That's it. Fart Shrimpson said, WB. I don't know what WB means. The swords. In fact, said, I thought the pre-workout had given me high blood pressure yesterday because I had a bloody nose. Did you have a bloody nose? Was it like my bloody nose, though? It wouldn't stop bleeding. I want to buy. Thank you. Oh, what about? Checked it and I'm still a corpse. Yeah, fags means cigarettes, yes. Yes. If someone says they're sucking off fags in an alleyway, that doesn't mean they're smoking cigarettes. Okay? But if you bought 40 fags, that means cigarettes. So it can be two different things. Very confusing. Welcome back. Welcome back, Swords. Toast said, you is suave man, WC. I'll take that. I'll take that. I need to go get some more beer. I need to put my shoes on as well, though. I just don't want to do it. Ugh. Let's me have a fucking shoe gone. Yeah, but did you know? Did you know, Juntus? I've got my own. I have got my own. Someone do it for me. I've got my own. Emojis, WC. I can't get off this shit now, bastard. How do you get back to the fucking chat? I hate this shit. I can't get back to it now. Oh, God. How do you do it? Oh, they are back. Yeah, WC. Put the WC emoji on. Go. Put it on. Put it on for him. Go on. Don't leave me hanging here. This is hard work, man. Ugh. Right. David Brent called. Okay. I once bought a Lads magazine. You know, what was they called? There was a few of them. You know, the old Lads mags of the 90s, Loaded and stuff like that. And in one of those magazines, they had a David Brent mask, right? And I cut that David Brent mask out, and I put it on my face. And I ran downstairs and to scare all my family. And they all shat themselves. And I took the mask off, and they said to me, "Where the hell did you get a mask of your own face from?" So yes, that's not nothing new. Headbutting Bullet said, how do you make money, chap? Yeah, OnlyFans? No. Donations on YouTube adverts, and making knives and like the stuff I make to sell. Basically, that's it really. I'll be back in a minute. It's quite difficult for me to make any money really, but I make enough to get by. I'll be back in a minute. Yes, WC does love ATM. I'll be back in a bit. Back. I think you will find that the king is Mike. Well, what did someone say? What did someone say? Do they not know who the king is round here? Oh, humility and a great sense of humour is king. For the greats. Yeah, no. I think you'll find that's me. Yes. I'm the only king round here. I'm the only king around here, and I'm the only king that most of us will accept. And even some people get weird about that. I'm the good kind of king. Have you ever seen Game of Thrones? I'm like Jon Snow. I was you know, the fucking people wanted me to be king. Johnson, I'm a bit of a coward, I suppose. Average has got, yes. Well, yeah, you know. Anyone who claims they're not some bullshit, I reckon, dropped. You know, fuck all. Jon Snow, yes. Like so. If you wonder what I'm doing, I'm pouring beer into a bottle. Let's do it on camera, shall we? I am seeing double now when I'm trying to concentrate on that and the camera behind it. Done. That's how you pour a beer. If you pour a beer any other way, it's not wrong with you. Peter Mike loves his microplastics. Don't get off. I am partially made of plastics, I think he said. I am partially made of microplastics, I'll have you know, Peach. Addy, how you doing, mate? You alright? Don't forget to like the stream, everyone. Just if you just come on. What you been up to, mate? Carrie said, yes, WC, you are a worthy king. But I don't bow to no one. No, that's fair enough. I don't expect you not to bow to me. No, you don't have to bow to me. Well, the only time I'd ever make you bow to me, and you don't have to bow to me, it's just a customary position, is if you was going to be properly knighted, I'd appreciate you to go down on one knee, just because going like that with a sword's a bit awkward. You know what I mean? Yeah. If you have the privilege of becoming one of our knights, you probably will have to kneel a bit, but that doesn't mean you're bowing to them. Without says, so do you bow to someone? Caught that double negative. You don't bow to no one. Is that what he said? I don't bow to no one. Oh god. Cock ring, yeah, cock ring, finger ring, butt ring, I don't know, penny, anything you want. Joseph, I have respect for you instead. Thank you, Joseph. Thank you, Joseph. The drops that I curtsy, always keep him off guard. Kevin, it's because I don't like fizzy beer. I'd rather actually have flat beer. I can drink it quicker. Yeah. Carson, I bow to no fucker. Unless I'm pissed. Well, exactly. That's what I mean. Carl, would you like to become Sir Carl of the Knuckle Duster table? Because you know I'm the king, Matt's the queen. You can become Sir Carl if you want. Get yourself a shit sticker. You can be part of shit. One of these. You can't quite see it. Get one of them, Carl, for your van. Become a member of shit. Yeah, so Sir Carl of the meat. I'll knight you when we see you, Carl. I'll bring a fucking sword with me just to do it. Yes, you'll become Sir Carl. Sir Carl of the outdoors, yes. 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 And you don't have to bow. You don't have to do none of that, but you know. In fact, you don't have to bow. It's just if we're filming it, it looks a bit better. You know. Kevin said the people still get in my I can't think of the word, community. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Yeah, we have Sir. Who are the knights at the minute? There's Sir Ben. There's Sir 4x4. There's Sir Jim. Sir Pergio, who's also in my hand. See, Peach would be a Sir as well, but it's never came up. Sir Penny. Yeah, Penny's a Sir. But also, you don't even necessarily need to be male or female. Yeah, Penny. Yes, a Penny. Tactical's the Jester. Oh, no offense to Tactical, but I would never knight him now, ever, even if he asked, even if he begged, because he wanted to be the Jester, and that's what he's going to be for the rest of his life now. He's going to be the fucking Jester. That's what you want, that's what you get. So Tactical's the Jester. Peach would be... No! I'm wrong. Peach is a Sir. I'm sorry, Peach. You are a Sir. Peach is a Sir. He's just never had the official knighting. Peach, everyone we met is a Sir. Richard is a Sir. Peach is a Sir. Peugeot is a Sir. Yes. And Jim is a Sir. Yeah, they're all knights. They're all knighted. Sorry, Peach, I forgot about that. Of course you are. I was going to say, if not, you should be. Morgan said, medieval battle. What weapons you taking into you? I have got a Warhammer over there that I'd take. And the other thing, I'd take some guns. This gun and this gun. Hello, Morgan. How are you? I'm sorry, Peach. I just lost it, mate. I lost it. Did we actually, Peach, did we do the actual sword thing? I can't remember. No, I don't think we did. I think I've only... No, I might have, you know. Peach, have I done the sword thing with you? Benson, I thought you did when you went to... I might have. I can't remember now. I don't know. Looking forward to seeing some pick tomahawk when it's done. Benson, I forgive... No, I think the only people who have actually had the actual sword thing done were Jim and Ben, and that's because I filmed it when I did it. Toe said circumference was the roundest knight digging up. That's great, yes. Frank said, could have used one of my swords. I didn't think about it at the time. That's all right, Pete. It doesn't matter. You still are an official knight. You're still an official knight. You don't have to have had the sword thing. But the whole point of it is when I actually do the video of everyone being knighted, all you have to do is do a little bit of footage of yourself in front of a green screen, or not even a green screen. I have green screened myself so I can actually have my arm going like this with a sword over your shoulders. So all you have to do is kneel down anywhere, and then it's ready. But I just haven't asked people for the footage yet because I keep forgetting. Drop said, sir, not appearing in this film. In fact, I'm sure we did, Pete, after the bottle cut. We might have. I can't remember. I can't remember. I'm sure Pete would remember. Must have been the greatest thing that ever happened to him in his entire life. You know, Peach, what's the matter with you? Someone must have hurt Peach, or they're impersonating him, because there's no way he would have forgot that happened. So, thank you, Pete. I was going to say, either that's an impersonator, or someone's like caved his head in and he's just come out of a coma. No, I don't think we had time. We didn't have time to do it. And Tarek said, didn't we do some on green screen, but both of us... No, yes, we did, my queen. We did. There are green screens of us filmed from behind doing that with the swords, so that all you need to do is kneel down and we can green screen it over you. We've green screened it from the other way, so it could be the back of you doing it, yeah. The drop said, I can't figure out why drinking is a problem. I remember everything. I don't, mate. I don't. Percy said sounds like the kind of thing a skinwalker would say. I think the kind of thing that the drops just said is what a skinwalker would say. The Titan said, I seem to remember the chop version. We did both. We did looking at the screen and behind the screen, behind us. Let's get on to something a little bit less taxing for my brain. That was hard work, that was. Anyway. There's 16 people watching. 33 likes. Nice. It's petered off for the evening, I reckon. And he said, don't be borrowing from the Navajo. You've got plenty of your own shit, guys. Yeah, yes. I wish I could show you this, how it really looks. It's such an amazing bit of writing that is. When I look at it, I can't even read it. Go on, try it. Write something backwards straight away, one go. Carl said, I sent an email in case you missed it. Nice one, Carl. You know, I'll go out about 1-ish and then I'll invite everyone. It's actually take it to the Wendy house and do a proper stream. Yes, I will. David Brewer said Safart slot is the real reason the circle table was empty. Fuck's sake. Percy said, Penny, you guys took all the cool shit they had. What the Navajo? There's a just got back from beer run, grabbed a fireball and Pat's blue ribbon. Nice. Nice one. Oh shit. Knocked my glass over then. Lucky there was no beer in it because it's in here. Fucking hell, I gave me adrenaline myself. Zach said, what is the weapon with the bayonet on it? That is a Chinese type 86S bullpup rifle, which is basically a basically a bullpup AKM. Carl said, going out for a piss and UFO spotted. Nice. The drop said, in which year did Grant Trisha FC last win ever come? It's nice, isn't it? It is lovely, isn't it, Zach? Yes, basically a bullpup AKM. That's I'm drinking when people ask about that gun too. Nice, how much black fights you got left? I'll have to get the old fucking I'll get a bit of caffeine out. I'm gonna go in the Wendy house. How long's the caffeine take to get out your system? Do you remember? Corey, no, it's not it isn't a Steyr org, no. It looks a bit like one. No, it's a Chinese type 86S bullpup rifle. So, this one goes out to Corey. No. Sorry. This one goes out to Corey. Sorry, Corey. That was wrong, Joe, but that'll do. Name that I can't pronounce, said most gun poor man in Texas. I don't live in Texas. All my exes live in Texas, but I don't. Dave said, is the bayonet upside down on that? That's how it mounts. That's how it's supposed to be mounted. Yeah, it looks upside down, doesn't it? Metallic said 30 milligram per 100 ml. About the same as an energy drink. Corey said, I don't remember how they used to spell nuclear. Yes, I do, Corey. Yes, nuclear. There's only two things come from Texas: steers and quiz. And I don't see horns on you. What is that from? I recognise that. Nuclear. That's how it's fucking pronounced. Dropped. Don't you have me on there? What's your favourite UK war movie? I need to look up there. Hang on. I can't remember what it's called. I don't have one. Full Metal Jacket, yeah. I can't remember what it's called. What's that World War One film with Jamie Bell in it? That. Mother. No, memes, other stuff. Death Watch plays it. That's one. Hey, dude, please be careful with guns on live stream because you can get banned. I appreciate the concern, mate. As long as you don't hold them, you're all right. Philly215 said, your local said, taxes. All my exes live in taxes. Gulp. Gulp. Gulp, just for luck. Penny, got a little thing for you. Are you ready? Are you ready? This one goes out to Penny and any other women watching. Are you ready? Try to play your tune. I'm gonna break my zip. The fucking zip's fucked on this chin. There you go, Fanny. That was just for you. Thank you for being you, because you're fucking awesome. Love you, Fanny. Josh said he's not joking, he's ringing a bell. Oh, God. That's AK alimony. Guy said, what piss beer comes in a plastic bottle? The piss beer that I drink. There's a ball scratching my notes over there. I was doing what we refer to as a bit of zipper action. Penny and myself were connoisseurs of the zipper. Even though English people don't call them zippers, they call it a zip, but you know. Giving Penny a little bit of zipper action to know she likes it. You know, I have to indulge our Penny. Joe said my favourite war movie is the one that shot a load more bullets. J May said, you just blinking. Well, some people call it that. Yes. Some people call it blinking. Penny, thank you for the lovely shirt, by the way. I fucking love it. It's my new drinking shirt. You're off, Peach. Hello, Wendigo. Guten Tag. Drop said, had to pull a tick off my nutsaddy this week. You didn't really, did you? I saw a bloke who had pulled a tick off his balls, and the fucking tick still had a bit of flesh in its like jaws. But I'd rather that than the head of the tick. Did you really? I fucking hate ticks, you know. Good night, Peach. Love you, mate. Good night, mate. Generally do love you, Peach. You're fucking great. Good night, mate. David said, Light Horseman is badass Aussie. I've not seen that one. But yeah, Malcad. The drop said it hadn't seated itself yet, thank you. Malcad, because we do have deer in our local woods. Deer's mean ticks, you know. And, oh, Shane. How you doing, Shane? Malk had a tick like right up near his crotch. Thank you, Shane. I can't see the message. I'm going to see if I can see it, mate. I appreciate that, mate, if you left one. How you doing, Shane? You right, mate? Mother memes other stuff. So do you have a 1911? There's one there. Wendigo, is that sword? Yes, I see that sword. Wendigo, I made that. I fucking made it, mate. So I said England is the heart chakra of the world. I hope so. That's pretty cool. That's a lovely way to put it. The heart chakra of the world. That's a lovely way to put that. fucking hell. Shane, I am doing a giveaway at the minute. I'm going to give you however much you just donated as entries into that, whether you knew it or not. And you might have been joining it anyway, but if not, you're now in it. You're in it, mate. So even though, because I can't see the actual thing on here, whether you are or not, but if you're not in the giveaway, you are now, whether you like it or not. Right? Love you, mate. But also, back from pissing in the woods, still no UFOs. You know what, Carl? I reckon they hide from us. Because they know if we see them, we'd be up. If I saw a UFO and they said, "Do you want to come up with us?" Yeah, mate. Yeah, take me everywhere. I want to see it. I want to live it. I want to do it. I want to go, mate. You know, don't get me wrong. I love my family, but and my friends. Fucking love you. Like, I'd miss you. But to get to explore the fucking universe and all those drugs that all different planets have, you imagine that? Imagine that. Jay, mate, you talking bollocks there, mate. That's not true at all. England is not a third world country in the slightest. Where are we? Metallic said, Persia, we didn't have to as kids. Then the Americans brought their Lyme disease and infested ticks over here. What did Persia say? I bathe in lavender oil before I go out. It deters them. Nice. I do have some stuff over there that it deters ticks, but it just makes me I hate the things. Because, yeah, if you want to see any of the important religious articles, come to the British Museum. You will even tell you what is important to your culture. David said, do you prefer Scots or Irish? I like them both equally. I don't dislike or like anyone in any different degrees. You know what I mean? I said, Chunky seen one last night, then Tracy did. I was looking the wrong way. Fuck's sake, Carl. I think they hide from us because they know we'd be like, yeah. You know what I mean? Oh, looks like my phone is about to run out. Let me plug it in. Yeah, live in the moment, Toast. Exactly, mate. Done. It's fucking done. Fucking done. Oh, I do have a favourite Scotsman. 100%, yes. And this is Persia. I can love you, Persia. Persia, are you drinking tonight? I've always respected you. And you know you've always respected me. Dude, I fucking love Persia. David said, I come from a family of Scots, Irish and Koreans. We don't like authority or arsehole Englishmen. No, I don't like arsehole Englishmen either. They can fuck themselves, mate. If a fucking arsehole Englishman comes over and talks to me in a fucking certain way, mate, he'll regret it, I tell you. I don't like that shit either. Yeah. Yeah, Persia is my favourite Scotsman, and he's also my hand. He's the hand of the king. He drinks and he knows things, which is the same thing I do. In fact, I'm pretty sure we haven't seen Fleshlight since he gave us a bad park up. The weirdest thing ever, my queen, is that is true. And it was a joke that he pissed us off. He did piss us off, but it didn't matter. It was he didn't really piss us off, right? So Lord Flashlight, if you are watching, we fucking love you, mate. And I've never had anything against you ever. But you know, how dare you send us up a mountain that we kept passing? Those are currently in the shed smoking and pissing down. Chosen Guy Y said, are any full auto, if not boring? Yeah, I've got a thing right here that's full auto. Chosen Guy Wise. What's the matter? I won't cry about full auto. This one goes them to choose. This one goes out to Chosen Guy Wise. I bought that specifically to make these noises on live streams and I never used it. David said, do you have any Canadians on you? There are sometimes. Berger said, and yes, I have the beers in. Nice. Nice one. Oh no, my bucket is starting to taste a bit sickly. Very sweet. Don't know what to say about that, my queen. I didn't know how to help you there. Don't forget to like the stream, everyone, if you're watching. Those who are watching, like the stream. Fucking hell. 9 minutes. Okay, drop. I can see it, mate. I can see it. I've got a clock in front of me. There's a Peugeot, drink one for me, mate. It's been good fun. I quite enjoy doing these vertical ones because I know we get a lot of extra people on, but the extra people make it a little bit different. Apart from having to keep saying, "Oh, there's guns real, oh, there's guns real." You know what I could do though? I don't know if I will, because I do in a way sort of enjoy it. Well, I don't enjoy it, but you can actually block specific phrases. Sorry. Apparently, I went offline then. You can block specific phrases. So I could actually block Arnold's guns real and it would never come up ever again. Am I back on, by the way? Because last time it did that, it went black. Dad said, we used to have a heroic Canadians on, the type that could bypass all normal laws of adoption and weapon laws, yes. Shane, how you doing? He said, hi mate, I kind of got hooked on stealth camping and wild camping, but I still like to drop in on your channel. You're still a massive legend, and I still treasure all your crossbow successes. Thank you, Shane. I fucking love you, mate. You're excellent. I'm still going to make you your K-bar, by the way. Don't think I've forgotten about you. I haven't forgotten your K-bar, Shane. And maybe other things that are out there. But yeah, you're still going to get your K-bar, Shane. I've got the stuff to make it. It's just getting around to doing it. But yeah, I promise you that you'll get your fucking K-bar one day, Shane. That's the thing with me. As long as people understand that if I say I'll do it soon, that could still mean a year. If I say I'll do it, it might take a while. That may mean 3 years. You know what I mean? David said, love Canada in the UK, no arsehole can tell me different. Exactly, mate. But I said, looking forward to it, Carl. I'll be happy for you that you're getting to do the grand tour and loving life in your mini palace, yes. Yeah, glad you're all good, Shane. Love you, mate. Toast said, I said... willingly, I don't know, mate. I don't know what that means. I'm gonna start prepping to go outside. What do I need? I need all that shit, don't I? I need my microphone. I need charger for that. Don't need the internet charger, but I'll take that anyway. No. I've left wires out there for charging anyway, yeah. Hearing aid I'll put in now then. Internet, I've actually got the internet out there now. Don't forget to send me a link though, please. Not a link, send me an email, because it's so hard work trying to email people. If you sent me an email, I can send you a link easy. Yeah, and my email will be there. The raptor. Now, do you know what? So last time when I was with Metallic, we went to B&Q to get some stuff, and on the way out, there were outside B&Q. There's a thing where people can dump stuff, And instead of us dumping stuff, I started like stealing stuff out of it, and I found myself a brand new, which I think is a brand new Ethernet cable. It's not one that will run from the house to the Wendy house, but it'll run from the extender box to the computer. That might be better than the one I had. So yeah. I don't think the rats have fucked me over. The wire, I only put the wire in yesterday, so. In fact, I'm not going to send an email. StreamYard works. Still have auto access. Yes, you will. Yes. So yeah, I'm not going to go off quite yet, but thank you for watching, everyone. By the way, I do appreciate it. It is nice doing these. I prefer doing the horizontal ones. They're a bit calmer, less random people on, but you don't get any new viewers that way. So no matter how hectic these are and weird they are and trollish they are, this is about the only way nowadays I can get new viewers. And there are starting to be a couple of people who are already new regulars. And I love that. You know, I've got some... My fucking best friend, Italic, my fucking soulmate, came from live streams. Penny in the Drops. Fucking loved you two. You're two of my greatest friends. And if it wasn't for live streams, I wouldn't know you. And a lot of you, there's loads of you who are my actual friends in real life that I met through live streams. Like Persia I knew before live streams, and Carl I knew before live streams. But there are some of you that I wouldn't know you if it wasn't due to live streams. So yeah, I love them. And it's, yeah. David said, WeaponCollector is my new favourite channel to watch. Best in the UK. Thank you, David. I appreciate that. I really do. I really do. Yeah, I fucking love you lot. And, you know, yeah, these vertical ones they're hard work for moderators. And I feel for you. And I know what it used to feel like moderating Liam's streams. Don't feel you have to go mad with the moderating though, but if you want to, do, but don't feel you have to. Yeah, the greater good, exactly, Penny. The Drop said, now I know you're drunk. He's telling everyone how much he loves them. Yeah, the Drop knows. But that said, you wouldn't know me if it wasn't for Funky. Yeah, but also live streams though, that's what I mean though. Going on his live stream and you coming on my live streams. You know what I mean? It's still live stream related, that if it weren't for live streams, we probably wouldn't know each other. You know what I mean? Because Metallic was already a moderator on Funkies, and I hadn't been on Funkies for years. And I decided one night I was going to start going on Funkies live streams. And I started chatting away on there, and because he knows me, he mentioned me, and, you know, said to me, we'll go over to Mike's live stream, and Metallic came over and then realised... Well, we started chatting, and then she nearly got she got timed out because she said, "I love your mum," because it turned out they both love Richard Lehman. Yeah. Old boy Roy said, "Thought this was American." No, 100% English, mate. John said, "If I wasn't born on a Friday night, I never knew you." Exactly, mate. Exactly. And you're one of my fucking greatest friends, Dropped. I love you, mate. In fact, so did I. Then I was put on an naughty step. David said, WeaponCollector is the ultimate juggalo boss. I can be I am a juggalo, I am. That's 100% David, King of the Freaks show. Penny said, I am Violent J. And I'm back like a vertebrae. Nice. Old boy Roy said, you look like my son. So weird. I'll take that as a compliment. How you doing, Roy? Anyway, you're right, mate. You're right. They said, we love you too. Jordan said, WeaponCollector? I hardly know her. Right, you twat. He said yes, he's got down. You're a dickhead. You're a dickhead. You've made me laugh though. You made me laugh, you twat. Oh god. Jobs, and I can juggle. I can also skip rope like a lot of players do. Wow, Roy, you must really. Hang on. That's a wow, Roy. You must really be actually old. Old boy Roy said that. Good lad. That made me laugh, mate. That was great. I'm going to have to piss off in a minute. But I will. And what I'll do is 1 o'clock. I'm going to shut this one down. I'll go into the Wendy. I'll start another one. And then I'll invite everyone on, and then we'll go private. Devs, how badass would this be? Would this live be if there was an owl on WC's shoulder? The best I could do is a severed head. That's the best I can do for you. What shoulder would you like it? I can do a severed head on my shoulder, that's it. Tested, yes, piss off, no, obviously. Dever Paul Johnny said, hi bro, how you doing? With that said, he could have held an hour at the other week. Maybe next time he's over. Old boy Roy said, now that looks like my son. Dud B said, quite the collection. Do you own a VS Vintores? If so, what you thought? I don't. So I said, thank you and Metallic for the time with us. Right, yes. On that note, there's a bone sticking out of his neck. I need to fuck off. I'm not preparing completely. I'll be back in a bit. So I'm going to get my stuff. I'm going to get my stuff together, and I'm going to rush out outside. And I'll start another live stream. So hopefully, in about 5 or 10 minutes, I should have another stream going, and I'll invite people on to privately chat, and then we'll do a private chat. Right? So I'll see you all in a bit. Thanks for watching, everyone, and good night. It's been a really good night. Thank you to everyone who's subscribed. Old boy Roy said, see you later, chap. I'll subscribe next time. You show them guns. Yes, don't you, mate? Fucking hell, I can't fucking burping. Right. See you all in a bit. Good night.